Welcome to my channel. Try to hear the latest story.
Hey everyone, I'm Mike, and I'm here to share something that turned my life upside down. I posted about this on Reddit's /surviving infidelity, and it helped me process the pain, find clarity, and keep going. So, I thought I'd tell you my story, straight from my heart, no filter. It's about how I found out my wife was cheating, how it broke me, and how I'm rebuilding something better for myself and my kids. I've changed names and some details for privacy, but this is my truth. It's a long one, so settle in. It was December 2024, a regular Tuesday night. I was 35, a dad to two incredible kids, my daughter, Lily, 7, and my son, Ethan, 4. Our suburban home was quiet, the kids asleep upstairs. My wife, who I'll call Sarah, was a high-powered lawyer, always on the move. For months, maybe even a year, she'd been acting different, distant, cold. She was glued to her phone, staying late at work, brushing me off when I tried to connect. I'd ask, "Hey, you okay?" And she'd snap, "I'm just busy, Mike." I figured it was her job stressing her out. We'd been married 10 years, you know. Met in college, fell hard, built a life, kids, a house, the whole American dream. I thought we were solid, just hitting a rough patch. That night, her phone kept buzzing on the kitchen counter. I'm not the type to snoop, never was. But something in my gut screamed, "Check it." It was like a voice I couldn't ignore. So, I picked it up, typed in her passcode, and what I saw. God, it was like the world stopped. Hundreds of texts from someone labeled work colleague. Flirty messages, heart emojis, hotel receipts, photos that left no doubt Sarah was having an affair, and it had been going on for over a year. One text hit me like a knife. She called this guy her escape from our boring life. Our life, Lily and Ethan, our home, me. I sat there until 3 a.m. reading every word, feeling my heart shatter. I kept thinking, this can't be real. Not Sarah, not us. We had this picture-perfect life, or so I thought. We'd had date nights, even if they were rare lately. Family trips to the beach, birthday parties with balloons and cake, Lily's soccer games, Ethan's obsession with dinosaurs. Sure, Sarah's job was intense, long hours, high stakes, but I never imagined she was living a double life. I was the one picking up the kids from school, making dinners, keeping things together. I thought we were a team. The next morning, I confronted her. My hands were shaking as I showed her the screenshots. She denied it at first, said it was just a friend, that I was blowing it out of proportion. I wasn't having it. I pushed back, showed her the evidence, and after hours of arguing, yelling, crying, doors slamming, she broke down. She admitted it, a year-long affair with a senior partner at her law firm. She said it just happened that she felt trapped in our routine. Trapped. That word burned into me. I was devastated, but my kids were my world. I didn't want to tear their lives apart. So, I told her to cut the guy off and go to counseling with me. She said she'd try, but I could see it in her eyes. She wasn't fully there. Her apology felt hollow, like she was sorry she got caught, not sorry she did it. I was a mess. I couldn't eat, couldn't sleep. I'd lie awake, replaying those texts, wondering what I did wrong. Was I not enough? Did I miss something? I posted about it on /surviving infidelity just to get it out. I didn't expect much, but hundreds of comments poured in. People shared their own stories. Some still raw, some years past it. Some told me to leave Sarah right away, saying her lack of remorse was a deal-breaker. Others said reconciliation was possible if she showed real change. I was so torn. I still loved her, or at least the version of her I'd built my life with. But the trust was gone, like someone flipped a switch. I kept picturing Lily and Ethan caught in a divorce, their little faces confused, and it broke me. But I was also so tired of feeling like a fool. Those Reddit strangers became my lifeline. People who got it, who'd been through the same pain. One guy wrote, "You can't fix someone who doesn't want to be fixed." That stuck with me. For 3 months we tried to make it work. We went to couples therapy, but Sarah was inconsistent. She'd show up to sessions, but her answers felt rehearsed. She'd hide her phone, stay late at work, act like I was the problem for not trusting her. I'd ask, "Are you still talking to him?" And she'd get defensive, turn it back on me. I couldn't shake the feeling she was still lying. So I took more Reddit advice and hired a private investigator. It was the hardest decision I ever made, but also the best. The PI found out Sarah was still texting her affair partner, telling him she'd figure things out. That was it. My heart sank, but it also lit a fire in me. I couldn't keep begging for someone to choose me. In February 2025, I filed for divorce. It was hell on earth. Sarah fought me over everything. Money, the house, even small things like who'd get the dining table we picked out together. She told our friends and family I was giving up too easily, that I didn't understand her stress. Some believed her, and that hurt, losing people I thought were in my corner. But I stayed focused on Lily and Ethan. I moved into a small apartment, just a 1-bedroom, but I made it homey for them. Bunk beds, their favourite toys, a little table for their crafts. I started therapy for myself, not just to survive the divorce, but to figure out who I was without Sarah. I'd spent so long being us that I'd forgotten how to be just Mike. Those first few months were brutal. I'd drop the kids off with Sarah and drive home in silence, feeling like a failure. But therapy helped me see it differently. My therapist asked, "What did you do to deserve this?" And I realized nothing. Sarah's choices weren't my fault. I gave everything to our marriage, love, loyalty, late-night diaper changes, all of it. I started journaling, something I never thought I'd do. I'd write about the anger, the guilt, the what-ifs. It was like unloading a weight I didn't know I was carrying. By August 2025, I posted an update on Reddit because I needed to share how far I'd come. The divorce was finalized in June. I got 50-50 custody, which was my biggest win. I thought I'd be broken forever, but I started feeling like myself again. I was sleeping through the night, laughing without forcing it, even enjoying my job as a project manager again. I pitched a new idea at work, and my boss loved it. Might even lead to a promotion. I met someone new, too. Her name's Jenna, and I met her at a divorce support group. She's been through betrayal herself, so she gets it. She's kind, funny, and doesn't play games. We're taking it slow, but it feels good to hope again. Like, maybe I can trust someone without always waiting for the other shoe to drop. Then there's this wild twist. Sarah got hit with karma. Her affair partner's wife found out about them, and it blew up their whole law firm. Sarah got fired for violating company ethics, and the guy was demoted. I didn't wish that on her, I'm not that guy. But it felt like the universe was setting things right. I heard through a mutual friend that Sarah's struggling, living with her sister now, trying to find a new job. Part of me feels bad for her, but I can't carry her choices anymore. My kids are my heart, but co-parenting with Sarah is tough. Lily's old enough to sense things. She'll ask, "Why don't you and Mommy live together anymore?" I keep it simple. We're happier this way, but we love you and Ethan so much. Ethan's younger, so he's more focused on his dinosaurs and extra bedtime stories. But there are moments, like when Lily hugs me a little longer, that break my heart and make it full at the same time. I'm trying to teach them resilience, to show them it's okay to stand up for yourself. We've got our routines now. Friday, pizza nights, soccer games, trips to the park. I'm saving up to take them to Disneyland next summer. Lily's obsessed with roller coasters, and Ethan just wants to meet Mickey. Those plans keep me going. The Reddit community was a game changer. Reading other people's stories, some still angry, some years past it, gave me hope when I had none. One woman wrote about how she rebuilt her life after her husband cheated, how she found joy in small things again. Another guy shared how he forgave himself for not seeing the signs sooner. Those stories made me feel less alone, less crazy. They pushed me to keep going, to not let betrayal define me. I'd check the subreddit late at night, reading posts, leaving comments, connecting with people who'd been in my shoes. It was like a virtual support group, and I'm grateful for every person who took the time to respond. Looking back, I've learned a lot about myself. I used to think I failed because my marriage ended. Now I see it differently. I gave everything I had, and that's enough. Betrayal hurts like nothing else, but it showed me what I'm made of. I'm stronger than I thought, more patient with myself. I'm learning to trust again, not just in others, but in my own judgment. Jenna and I are planning a weekend hike soon, just the two of us, and I'm actually excited. I'm also teaching Lily how to ride a bike without training wheels, and Ethan started drawing these wild dinosaur pictures I stick on my fridge. Those are the moments that matter now. I used to think love was about holding on, no matter what. Now I know it's about knowing your worth, about letting go when someone doesn't value you. It's about choosing yourself, even when it's hard. I'm not saying I'm all the way healed. Some days I still feel the sting of those texts, that word trapped. But I'm not stuck there anymore. I'm writing a new chapter for me and my kids, and it's going to be a good one. I'm thinking about starting a blog, maybe even sharing more of my story to help others. I want to show people you can come out stronger on the other side. If you're going through this, I see you. It's brutal, but you're not alone. Places like Your Eyes Surviving Infidelity helped me feel human again, so check it out if you need it. Drop your story in the comments. I'd love to hear it. We're all in this together, you know. Thanks for listening to mine. It's been a long road, but I'm still here, still fighting. Like and subscribe if you want more real stories like this. Until next time, keep pushing forward. You're stronger than you think.